All right, this is lesson 16 corrections. This is all about eighth rests. Now, eighth rests function exactly the same as eighth notes, except for that they are silent. Number 1 is just a count and clap. I'm going to go ahead and count and whisper it for you. It would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right. Now, number 2, we're doing a little math. How many eighth rests are the same as a half rest? Well, the half rest gets 2 beats times 2 eighth rests per beat. We're going to have 4. Quarter rest gets 1 beat times 2 eighth rests per beat. 2 eighth rests are the same as a quarter rest. Part C, it's saying a whole rest in 4/4 time, which means it's going to get 4 beats times 2 eighth rests per beat gives us 8. And then we have 2 beats here plus 1 beat, so a total of 3 beats times 2 eighth rests per beat. 6 is our answer. Number 3, it wants us to change these quarter notes into eighth rests or eighth notes followed by eighth rests. So, just like on the last exercise, you do not have to draw fancy flags. Slashes are totally fine. And then in between, it wants you to add an eighth rest, which I start by drawing kind of a big blobby dot and then do a kind of a number 7. Like big blobby dot, number 7, and big blobby dot, number 7. Okay, on number 4, it is asking us to write on our counting 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Whoops. 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Now, it's asking us to tell what beat these eighth rests are happening on. If they're happening on a beat or off a beat. So numbers are on the beat and ands are off the beat. So because this first one is on an and, it is off the beat. This one is also off the beat. Next one is on 1, makes it on the beat. This one's on 2, so it's on the beat. This one's on 1, so it's on the beat. And the last one is on an and, so it is off the beat. Okay, now it wants us to complete each measure by adding only 1 rest and then write in our counting. So we're going to start with our counting. 1 and 2 and 3 and. So we need a rest that's going to give us our 4 and. So 1 rest that gives us a quarter of the measure is going to be a quarter rest. Up next we have 1 and 2 and. We're missing something here. We know that this has to be 4 and, which means that this is going to be and so we're missing 3, which is just half of the beat, so it's going to be an eighth rest. In the next measure, we have a total of 2 beats, 1 beat, and a half a beat, so 3.5 beats total, which means we're missing half a beat. So we're going to add in an eighth rest, which gets half a beat, and write in our counting. And in our final measure, we have 1 beat worth of eighth notes, 1 beat worth of quarter notes, so we're missing 2 beats. We're going to draw a half rest and write in our counting. Okay, easy peasy. Make sure that yours looks like mine and take your picture to submit on Canvas.